Hey, welcome yet to another exciting and interesting class that we are having in voice lessons. All right, so at Voice Tips today we are looking at the vocal register. So the vocal register, we looked at the first one, which was the chest voice. Then we looked at the head voice, and finally we looked at the mixed voice, which is a mixture of the head voice and the chest voice. So now today we're looking at the fourth one, the final one in this series, which is the vocal fry. What is the vocal fry? The vocal fry is a register that is beneath the chest voice. All right. So the chest voice, which is the normal speaking voice, the vocal fry goes below your lowest notes. All right. So the vocal fry would sound something like this. All right, so that is the vocal fry. How does this apply to our singing? Allow me to demonstrate as I sing this song. You can find it on the link on one of the videos that I have posted. The song is "Oh to Jesus I Surrender." All right, and we can use the vocal fry in this manner. Oh, to Jesus I surrender. Oh, to Him I freely give. Oh, to Jesus I surrender. Oh, to Him I freely give. I will ever love and trust in me. His praises daily. I surrender all. I surrender all. All right, so that was just a demonstration of how you could use the vocal fry. So it is used to get into a note. All right, so instead of just saying "Oh to Jesus I surrender, oh to Him I freely give." That is how it would sound without the vocal fry. All right, but then the vocal fry adds into the note a stylistic kind of flavor to it. All right, so it would go "Oh to Jesus I." So that I is what we are talking about today, which is the vocal fry. All right, so the vocal fry can be used in many styles. You can use the vocal fry in your country singing style. You can use your vocal fry in your R&B kind of singing, in your gospel singing. It can also be used in some, note I said some, classical singing. All right, so that is how you could use the vocal fry. It is such an interesting part of your voice, which if accessed properly would give you a great range and a great texture in its application. So let's get into it. How do we build this memory in our muscle? All right. We're going to use the word ah. All right. Ah. using 8, 5, 3, and using 8, 8, 5, 3, 1. All right. Let me hear you say, let me hear you say, good. Again. Let me hear you say that. So it will help you even for the high notes. Let's go. Again. Alright, so use it over and over. Sometimes it will help you in a very good way in waking up your voice. Alright, because the vocal fry is produced in such a way that your vocal cords are shortened, all right, and they are light. They are not stiffened. They are light and compressed, all right. So they are short vocal cords, light and compressed. Those are the three combinations that come together to produce the vocal fry. So you're not straining your voice in trying to shout loud, but you're going into the vocal fry, which will help you hit the high note. So we'll start from the low notes, getting into the high notes. So sing them together with me as we do this voice exercise. Starting with the vocal fry. Again. Let's go. Good. Alright, so you find that the higher you go, the easier it becomes for you to hit the high notes with the vocal fry at the beginning, at the start of the note. So thank you for joining me. I'm Sampa the Psalmist. You can find me either on my YouTube channel right here, or on my Facebook account, Sampa the Psalmist, or Sampa Mulenga, and you find me